Greetings, this is Simon, and we are following a little tribe that's just crawled out of the muck, out of the caves, and the first fledgling civilization, among the first fledgling civilizations, and we're going to again play the Queen of Sparta. Now, the last two episodes, before I deleted them, they were no sound, so I'll do a sound check before every episode this time. And it also was, some things was surprisingly easy. I thought the learning curve was going to be much greater. So, I actually have, I don't need pretty much at all start at what do you call it? Start at Prince. So I'm starting at King. I also have it at marathon pace. So, and this time we will go through things with a little bit more detail. Now here we have our starting position, and this is a pretty good one, as you can see. For food here from the citrus, we have a couple of not too much production, as you can see, but those two can easily be mined. We can put quarries here and here, and we can pick the fruit and the tea with irrigation. So we have some amenities here. Yes. So we should perhaps move our settler here. In order to be able to get the 3 food tile here. So we'll see. We'll move here. Move the warrior first. There is some dice. That's pretty good. And we will get 1, 2, 3. We will get those eventually. And 1, 2, 3 will get these eventually. So we are going to start our city right here. So you might say, excuse me, exactly what city is this supposed to be? And then we will have to answer that this is Sparta. Yes. So, that was a reference from the movie 300, and that of course depicts the famous battle of Thermopylae, which is also their special ability, glory in combat and all that. 300 Spartans held back the hordes of Asia Minor, and well, you know, might have been some creative history writing there, but at any Plato's Republic is a real good one, and the hoplite we figured out was a pretty good unit. So we'll check out Sparta here, and we will see where they end up. For food, well, that I can't really argue with that, and the second one should be maybe here. But this means that we will have a slow build for our scout here. Remember, this is another pace here, right? And the reason why I like the slower paces is that it actually gives an opportunity to civilizations with what do I say, with an earlier special unit to have it around for longer. When we played Spartans the last time, by the time I've taken the second city-state and beaten back all kinds of barbarians, then my hoplites were outdated, right? So there's no chance to build sort of a Greek Hellenistic empire with hoplites, because when you finish off a few of your opponent's cities, then you run into pavements. And that sound means we got a tribal village. We will keep our fingers crossed, of course. There's barbarian. We will expect an invasion. And of course the trick is to stop worrying and just expect the invasion. Just go collect the gold. You need to buy a slinger, which in this case is let's see, $205. Not too bad. Sparta will soon have a second population, and we must keep an eye on that. And the reason, of course, that we keep an eye on that is that we have very lousy production. So the second population should be, for now here. So it gives us a second production. So speeds it up a little bit. And of course it's really nice to get going. With the exploration and everything. In a very early game though, I would argue that population is more important. Than production. You want both, of course, but you know, if you have to choose, fortify here. So basically, what we have in the beginning is the basic defense of our first city. There's not really anything really groundbreaking, except that apart from civilization, cities don't fire automatically. You need some sort of walls from people to climb up and fire from, and so it's really up to these first units. Now,
who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
now we have researched mining, one of the ones we need. We bludgeon that one to death, and we also got some nice little boost of our culture. Now we are going for pottery in order to go for irrigation later. We could also put a farm here if we need food. Doesn't look like we will need food though. Kill 3 barbarians for bronze working. We are on the route to that. And animal husbandry, we don't really need that now. Right, so pottery is the one we got. Could also build a granary if we for some reason would have some spare turns to build something. It wasn't military units right now. Now we just need to this one will just go away and explore. Never mind the barbarians. This one will mind the barbarians and go in and rest. We'll continue with a monument. And when I reach 205 gold, I will build a slinger. And there is Tsar Peter. Finer things. Fond of art. Well, yes, we are. We are fond of art, and knowledge of writing. That's good. We need our writing.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law.
So, since I met him so close to my city, I think he would found it anyway. So therefore I invited him to my city. If I would have met him further away, I might have not invited him. Because inviting him means that he will that he will not find it. So if I meet someone out here and they say, oh, should we come to your city? No, I'm fine. Then they don't know where the city is and they can't invade very early, which is kind of what you want. So here we go for foreign trade. If we're lucky, we might find that second continent. Probably not, but we will get a trader, and we could use that joint war thingy that we never used before. However, we will in short order improve 3 tiles, and therefore the craftsmanship will be half off, and so we wait with that. That is kind of the tactics that we have this early on. So let's see, we have we'll go a bit upwards, I think. We want to see if we can find where maybe the ocean is and stuff. Now if you zoom in, let's see. We'll need to zoom in, but if you zoom in enough on a river like here, you can see which way it flows, and the river flows towards the ocean. Of course we would know since we see that the river comes from here. Right. Now +5 combat units strengthening. God King plus production all cities, pretty important right now. Great. Let's see, the Russian comes in here and helps us. That's pretty good. Can we attack them from... Oh, we can. So we can wait there one more turn. If they don't kill the slinger, then we attack them. The opportunistic bastards that we are. Looks like maybe some sea there, doesn't it? Oh, caviar. Finest Russian caviar. Made from beluga. Is it beluga fish? So it looked like the Russians did finish off Slinger. So that buys us some time as well. We of course want to kill 3 barbarians, but we're not stingy. Others can help. The Russians are very welcome to help us out. And there was the characteristic sound. And so we need to go up here. Get into another little city here. And we soon just about finished pottery.
No man
That
ever
was
went
2
to
Russians.
play and then left it.
2 Russians. Sounds like the beginning of a joke, right? 2 Russians. Looking too far. I'll move closer. And we hold our thumb here. Granted a recon unit. That means another scout. And that scout should go... Could help out some with the defense first, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. And we do have writing half off, so we are going to go with that. The one thing that I really noticed was amazing before. It actually was the district. I'm just gonna go kill them. The Russians here at my side. Move down my recon unit. There they are. Oh yeah. I've killed 2. Come on, no, don't attack the Russian, attack me. Okay. Well, I've killed 2. 2 down, 1 to go. You go back and rest. You go over here first, then rest, then continue on. So, we are getting closer to our 205 for our slinger. So, let's see. We can bloody them up enough so they go home. Don't bother us. And of course we want the promotions. Heal up. Yeah. Also when it comes to district we will look it through with some greater scrutiny than we did before. So, well, here we are. By a slinger. And yeah, well, this is good for growth. I think we actually need to go with this. This, yeah, like that. We are growing quickly enough. Only one turn until we hit 4. It should be out here as well. Doing pretty damn well in the growth department, in fact. We're gonna go down here and see if we can pick a fight with some barbarians. We do have the slinger. Oh, look at that. Will you do us the honor to be our number 3? Oh no. But we did get the promotion. So that's good. We will evaluate sites for our next city. We did discover that our continent, so we did get foreign trade.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose.
At least a little bit earlier. Plus 2 gold for trade routes. No, we have what we want. So, none of these really apply, right? I mean, 6 turns, and after 6 turns a builder 13 to 19 turns and improving. I'm gonna put some turns into something else, like early empire. Yeah, early empire is good. Another continent. So that's always the trade-off. I like to, you know, take a chance on that for my second one, you know. Now my warrior can't really choose right now. I'm gonna try to go down here, and there we see that we are going to go out here, see if it steps, if it accidentally steps too close, so I can actually kill the third barbarian with my slinger. That would be very awesome, as you can imagine. So
Writing means sharing.
now we have writing. We have nothing else right now. Farm a resource. We cannot really farm a resource, can we? I mean, that requires irrigation, that requires irrigation. Other things are not a resource. We will build a quarry soon enough, but that's the same thing as currency. Make a trade route. No. Minor resource. the wheel. We will do that soon enough. So basically we hold off on all of those. We're gonna probably sink 10 rounds into bronze work, and we're gonna see how this works, right? We want to be able... There's some horses. To trigger all these eureka moments, right? So far, we all agree. The triggering of the... Right? So, there is the Arabian Empire. It's an honor to meet you. Absolutely. And I can just go past him. Barbarians can come here if they want, but... Oh, come on. Could this be our third one? No, so close. Okay. So, if I start researching something else, and I have 10 turns left on bronze working, and then I kill my third barbarian, does that mean that I will discover bronze working? Because if so, you could just... research half of all these early ones. We have the build a mine, we have the build improve free things, right? So all of these are actually kind of the same action. Our first worker oh, great. I don't have them right now. So, let's see here. Combat ram and scale cliff walls. Combat ram versus anti-cavalry unit. Fighting in a district. Which should mean in a town square as well. They can have combat range versus melee and ranged and anti-cavalry. So all our, except here we have defending against. Well, I think this one is clearly better. Right, we go back here. We'll go inside here. See if we can rest up a little bit. We a couple of turns until we're halfway through bronze working. We'll see how that goes. We're on the hunt for triggering some eureka moments, but first, of course, Yeah, well, what to do, what to do. It did a good job. I mean, basically anyone. I'll wait for him. Yeah. Anyone that any scout that actually gets to one of these other cities is okay in my book. Oh, nice try. Okay, at this point, just heal up and then continue. We'll get this one sooner or later. Now, builder. Lots of things is dependent upon this builder. If we can kill the barbarian before to also get to bronze working, that is just super excellent. But I just don't feel that it's possible. You will just wait there. And oh yeah, you waiting there. Sparta is growing, really growing. So I really need some amenities soon. Never mind that scout. We'll check in on Sparta. We can see that we could go for a little bit less gold, a little bit more production, less food, more production I should say. We are growing anyway. So let's continue exploring instead. Just up the coast here and then we go back. So fortify next turn. So these guys are soon ready to go out and explore some more, find some more ancient ruins and stuff for us. So I'm going here. Let's go this way. Soon halfway through. Now we're halfway through bronze working. So I'm going to switch. And we are going to go battering ram. We could have gone halfway to masonry, But we're gonna go with irrigation. We will need those luxury resources, and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, we're heading back. This one, but heading out with this one. So, going on some exploration. Need more amenities and need more housing. Yeah, well, we are on it, but we do actually need another city. Oh, that's great. Just what I wanted, just what I needed. Thank you so very much. Let's see what is next time. This builder is soon to be done. Just move here, see if he's stupid enough to attack him. Oh yeah, I did get some faith, which is good. And another city, or another tribal village rather, and that is really good. It's one turn now for producing the builder. And I have my Pantheon. So attacking these guys, as I will start to build up this empire. Build the first quarry. So that would be the eureka moment for masonry. And we will choose our Pantheon, and that will be a good place to end this video and to start the next one with the choosing of the Pantheon. As always, this has been fun. I'm Simon, signing out.